Hi, my name's Richard McCann. My role is Director of Student Services at Education Partnership North East, which is a college group covering Sunderland College, Northumberland College and Hartlepool Sixth Form. We have run a series of self-society and skills roadshows across the academic year, focusing on key pastoral topics. We contacted Richard McCann back at the start of the academic year to launch our first roadshows, which was all about staying safe. The challenge we had, and the challenge we presented to Richard, was how we covered 6 different campuses across 3 different colleges, because it physically wasn't really possible to visit all of those sites across the week. So what we came up with was a bespoke package looking at pre-recorded video that focused on stay safe topics and themes, but also around that Richard's journey and how you can overcome and achieve. It worked very, very well. We did some pre-work with the students to introduce the video and did some follow-up work, but actually that message wasn't lost with the pre-recording because of the facilitation that the staff offered up afterwards, and because we received the video prior to the roadshow and could obviously identify those talk and discussion points prior to us launching it with the students. We engaged over 5,000 students across the week. And we obviously the flexibility allowed us to use that at different key points to suit the different timetables of the students. What came through from the students in terms of feedback, 100% of the students that fed back found the session very engaging. They felt they'd learned more about those topics than they knew prior to attending the session. But the key message that came through was how inspirational and motivational the session was. They really related to Richard's story. A lot of them have had similar challenges themselves, and the key thing that came through was, if Richard can achieve and overcome those challenges, then so can I. And that came through from the feedback massively across the week. What was also really helpful from us from a staff point of view, and that learning for students, was that the topics were covered in a very sensitive way. So hard-hitting topics, sexual abuse, substance misuse, suicide, were handled very, very sensitively and allowed us talking points for later in the week where we were engaging with our local partners, local organisations, to run follow-up workshops and offer students that needed that support, that relevant support. I would really recommend the flexibility of that approach, and it's something that we would certainly use again to cover such a large group of students across different campuses.